In this video, I'm going to share two approaches in which you can take to calculate the speed at which the Earth is spinning. So the first approach is the linear velocity approach, and the second approach is the angular velocity. So let's write. Now for the linear velocity, we know that the speed or velocity v is the displacement, which is s, over time. Here the displacement would be the distance covered, right? And the distance around the circle here would be 2 pi r. So we can write 2 pi r over the time t. Now it's important to note that r here is the radius of the Earth, and the radius of the Earth is 6,370 kilometers. We take that as 6,370. So time here would be 24 hours because the Earth spins around every 24 hours, make one complete revolution. First, we need to convert the kilometers here to meters. So here r, we have 6,370 kilometers to meters, so we just times that by 1,000. So here r would now be in meters, so it means that we have 2 pi times r, which is 63,730 zeros, divided by time. Here time need to be in seconds, right? So we have 24 hours. Time is 24 hours, so let's just write it equals 24 hours. And to change that to seconds, we multiply by 3,600. 60 times 60. So we have 24 then times 60 times 60. And that gives us 86,400 seconds. Okay, so we're going to divide that by 86,400. And let's input this in our calculator, and then we would calculate the speed at which the Earth is spinning. So we have 2 pi, and this gives us 463.2 meters per second. So the speed at which the Earth is spinning is 463.2. 463.2 meters per second. Now, let us look at the angular velocity approach. So what we're looking for here, we're looking for the rate of change of the angle with time. So then the velocity omega here would be the rate of change of the angle divided by the time. Rate of change of the time. Now in one complete revolution, this angle would be 360 degrees. So in radians, that's 2 pi. 2 pi radians divided by the time, which is still 24 hours, which is 86,400 seconds. So we have 86,400 seconds. And we input this in our calculator, and this value here would be radians per second. 7.27 times 10 to the minus 5 radians per seconds. Now you can convert this to meters per second by multiplying it by the radius of the Earth, which is in meters. So if we multiply 7.27 times 10 to the 5 to the minus 5 times the radius of the earth, which is in meters. We have 63700. Let's input this in our calculator and see what we get. So if we multiply this by the radius of the earth, which is, we still get the value, which is 463.2 meters per second. And that's how you calculate how fast the earth is spinning. So we have the linear approach and the angular velocity.